Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me bring on Rose for Helena. Guys, are you there?
Yes, we are.
Welcome to...
Hi.
Good evening. Welcome to Thursday Exposé with France the Planet at Burg Studio. Thank you so much for your time. Do appreciate it. And I would like for you guys to just... I know it's only 3 of you tonight.
Yes, our bassist wasn't able to come, but it's 3 of us ready to go.
Awesome. So, in your own fashion, go around, introduce yourself, please.
So I'm Dominic. I'm the drummer of Rose for Helena.
I'm Lucas, I'm doing vocals and guitar. I'm Rob, I'm the lead guitarist.
Hello, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining, you two. And you, obviously, Dominique. And how's things? How's the weather over in Germany? I believe it's fuck hot.
Oh yeah, we've been sweating our asses off. It's like deadly up in here.
Right, you currently sitting in the studio also, right?
Yep, so we got a lot of radiation going around us.
Good fun, man. And no aircons. Because aircons cause noise.
No. Not at the moment. So we're just
man.
living the dream and dying.
There we go. That's what you do to live the dream. Is you have to die for it, man.
Exactly, true.
Yeah. So, where in Germany are you?
So right now we're in Frankfurt, right next to Frankfurt.
Okay.
Yeah, which is pretty much where we come from also, so yeah.
Okay. I went over to Westerbork a few years back, and I flew to Frankfurt and was about an hour and a half drive north of Frankfurt, if I'm not mistaken, it was. And I took a bus up there and saw some lovely. I went to the castle, and yeah, man, Germany for the win.
Oh, nice.
Like
Yeah, it's
World
a
Cup
lovely area
soccers.
there.
Are you guys big soccer fans or football fans?
Yeah, not really.
No, okay.
We're more into music in that case.
There we go, man. I personally, I love music more than anything except my kid. But yeah, rugby.
That's
Do you know
great.
what rugby is?
Oh hell yeah, I'm half American, so
Ah, okay. So yeah, and rugby's picking up quite a bit, especially the sevens rugby in America. So nice, good to know that Germans know what rugby is, because I don't know many. I've got a bunch of Germans in my life here in South Africa, which obviously knows what rugby is, but people in Germany was not so clued up about rugby. Because it's not a winter
Germany,
sport.
it's not very big here.
Yeah. Right. Guys, we've got a drummer, a bassist, guitarist, and vocalist on tonight's show from... Is it Helena or Elena? How do you guys... Elena? How do you pronounce
Yeah,
it?
it's Helena.
Helena. Okay, cool. Helena. Because I know, between countries and accents and things change.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Right, so let's get some music going, right? And then we're going to talk, after this track, we're going to talk about where you come from, your influences. We're going to get the general stuff out of the way before we start chilling like gangsters. Okay.
Sounds good.
Lovely. Would you like to introduce the song that I'm going to play now?
Alright, so the first song you're gonna hear is All That I'm Asking.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. See you in 4.
This is all that I'm asking, all that I'm wanting, all that I'm crying for. I've died before, all that I'm asking, all that I'm wanting, all that I'm crying for. I've died before, so give me back the life you stole from me. Give me back the life you stole from this is all that I'm asking, all that I'm wanting, all that I'm crying for. I've died before, all that I'm asking, all that I'm wanting, all that I'm crying for. I've died before, so give me back the life you stole from me. Give me back the life you stole from. And this is all that I'm asking, all that I'm wanting, all that I'm crying for. I've died before, all that I'm asking, all that I'm wanting, all that I'm crying for. I've died before, all that I'm asking, all that I'm wanting, all that I'm crying for. I've died before, all that I'm asking, all that I'm wanting, all that I'm crying for. I've died before, so give me back the life you stole from me. Give me back the life you stole from.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the first song of Rose for Helena right here at Burg Studio with France the Planet, and I still have the guys on the telephone line. How's it, guys? Welcome back. You gotta spill the beans, okay? Your band is called Rose for Helena, and I know Helena is in your band. Unfortunately, she cannot join us tonight. Sad, but I did get messages from her on Instagram earlier. Thank you so much. I'm sure she is listening. Spill the beans. How does one? Is it coincidence that you call the band the same as someone that joined the band, or how did that work?
So it's actually quite the funny story, and for that I'm just gonna give over to my band colleagues.
Cool.
So the band name was pretty much determined before Helena even joined the band.
Right.
Yeah, initially, the idea was our singer, or our former singer, is a huge My Chemical Romance fan. And you probably know Helena, or Helena, the song. And so that was pretty much the reason why we had that Helena thing in mind, and eventually decided to call the band Rose for Helena.
Wonderful, man. Yeah, pure coincidence, eh? Crazy, man. Awesome. Okay, so before we carry on, and this is what took up quite a bit of time earlier tonight, which I don't mind, because we've got till 11 o'clock South African, 10 o'clock German time, right? You're currently an hour behind us.
Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock.
It's almost 10 to... okay, so you're on the same timeline as us. But not...
Oh, okay.
Because here it's currently 10 to 10. I thought you were an hour behind us. Okay, cool. So we're on the same... We're a bunch of rock stars, so we can make it till 11, I hope. Easy. So let me go over to the shout-out page real quick, okay? Okay, Matt says, shout out to Kez for an epic birthday. Then we've got Lockdown Birthday Zone Count from Kez. We've got Match sending love to Germany, which is to you guys. We've got MCM, Rose for Helena, your new songs are lit. We've got Paul Harwood from the UK. I don't know if you're aware of who Paul Harwood is.
I don't think so, no. Not yet, at least.
Okay, well, not yet is the right answer, man. Go check him out. Paul, are you guys on Spotify?
Yes, of course.
Okay, well, Paul, I know you're listening, and I know you love Spotify. I mean, you've been making Spotify playlists with me since, 10 months ago, 11 months ago or something? So, yeah, man, go check it out, Rose for Helena. You can find them there. And we've got Bumblebee that says, message to Rob, my favorite lead guitarist in the world. I love you. Ooh. Who's that?
Ooh, who is this? Okay.
Oh, I know.
Brilliant. Hello, Bumblebee. I wonder if Rose for Helena is still on the line.
Yep, we're here, and I have to say that shit was kick-ass. And
Right.
I actually received a quick message by Helena, and she said that she also does all of our Instagram, so she knows best in that case. And she knows Mutonia. We actually follow them on Instagram.
Yeah.
And we're also already in a couple playlists with Paul Hartwood, so I'm just the idiot here.
No trouble, man. I also got a message from Paul on my shoutout saying that they know of, well, you guys know of him through Instagram and Whiz Beach Rock Metal in Punk music group. So, yeah, great
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
Elena, thank you so much for being on the ball. Man, she's been such a legend on social media, especially the last couple of days, just promoting tonight's show and you guys coming on. And let me just go back to the shout out page because I see there's a bunch of messages that came in. Big fan. Rose for Helena was great at the Hessen band contests. Ooh, tell me more about that in a moment. And we've got Natalia says, I'm proud of you and love you, brother, and I am proud of all of you from Rose for Helena. So, Natalia, whose sister is that?
That's my sister.
Is that your Dominique's sister? Okay, cool. And we've got Anthea in the house, a very big influencer of music, especially rock and metal music in South Africa, saying, wicked, love these guys. So, yeah, big love. But for now, I was not aware of you guys being part of the Hessen band contest. Okay, tell us more about that.
Yeah, so we actually played in the SPH band contest, and we got into the semifinals. It ended there for us, but I think it was in total like 6 rounds we were playing there. So it was definitely kick-ass experience, honestly.
Oh, wow, man. And you got to the final stages, you say?
Yeah, the semifinals.
Semi-finals. Good God, man. Well done. And look, the competition must have been insane, right? If you guys stopped at the semi-finals. Who was the winners, if I may ask? I don't want to take attention away, but let's plug music.
I actually am not sure who won. Was it Burg Studio?
I think we cannot say this with certainty, so...
Okay, let's leave it at that. You know what? Bottom line is, they're not the band that's sitting here with Franz the Planet on Burg Studio tonight, are they?
Nope, that's
No.
us.
Yeah, it's freaking Rose for Helena, man, getting played worldwide from one side to the other. Do you guys believe Earth is round or flat?
Well, it depends how much you drink.
That is also true, man. That is also true. But great fun. Right. Back to your music. Rose for Helena. What are we going to play next?
Let's go with Read My Mind.
Alright, okay. I'm just here on my... Ooh, good goddamn. On my shoutout page, a big fan from the Jones family, Damn Rose for Helena, who is responsible for mixing and mastering. Sounds great. Alright, and then we've got Matt. Now, I'm not sure if this is Matt from Mutonia or Matt Haddon, which is, if ever you want a positivity stream, on a Thursday night, right before Franz the Planet show, from 7 o'clock, which is currently the same time as yours, until 7:45, you can find him on Facebook, YouTube. You know, just go search for Matt Haddon, and I'm gonna go check out his positivity stream. And for everyone messaging on Instagram and Facebook, thank you, do appreciate it. I'm not gonna go into there. In the last 3 minutes, 21 messages jumped up. I might just go back to there in a little bit, but let's play some music, man. And this is going to be Read My Mind, the Ass Kicker by Rose for Helena. Have a listen to this, ladies and gentlemen.
Lose your faith in love, in blinded dreams, 'cause you and I are what we see. We are the ones that never fade. wander along beneath the path to see those ancient memories. Don't let you part from hate and wrath, because they'll get what they deserve. We are the ones that never fade. We are the ones who are all to blame. We are the ones that never fade. We are the ones who are all to blame. We are, and who will ever be. We are, and who. Fall into the river and don't be afraid. Fall into the river and don't be afraid. Now go ahead and leave me, 'cause I'm fine. Fall into the river and don't be afraid. Fall into the river and don't be afraid. Now go ahead and leave me, 'cause I'm fine. Since you can't read my mind. Fall into the river and don't be afraid. Fall into the river and don't be afraid. Now go ahead and leave me, 'cause I'm fine. Since you can't read my mind.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was another track by Rose for Helena and Read My Mind. And I've still got the guys here. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. So, heading back to the question we got. Okay. Damn, Rose for Helena, who is responsible for the mixing and mastering? Sounds great. Who did your mixing and mastering?
I think we have to do a huge shout out at this point to our drummer Dominic. He's really doing exceptional work with our mixing and mastering and recording and everything audio related.
Yeah, round of applause. Yeah! I don't have buttons to press for applause in the not yet. I need to go get my iRig at the storeroom and plug everything in here so I can just press some buttons and you'll hear sounds like Howard Stern, man.
Yeah.
Do you guys know who Howard Stern is?
I think that is a sad no.
That's okay, man. He's a radio presenter in the United States. For the longest time, I've looked up to him for his controversial interactions with guests on his show as well as people over the telephone, like we're doing tonight here at Burg Studio. Just press play. So, right. I've got a bunch of other bands, right? And once again, Dominic, well done. Great stuff, man. Well done.
Thanks so much.
And again, we've got Busak. He says, well done to the mastering and mixing. Thy mixing is benai. Now, right. That was Afrikaans, right? Because I know Reinhard Meinhardt is an Afrikaans fella, yeah, with a German surname and first name, right? And where did that go now, man? There we go. Boo for Busak. Let's get back to some music. And, shall we play to the world, guys?
Hell yeah.
All right, let's get ready for some Rose for Helena.
I'm straying across the shadows of my mind, and I will never be a bright and burning star, that's rising up to heaven, that's shining there in heaven. this cold and empty street. The voices they are killing, the voices they are killing me. Lead me to madness, drive me insane, cut me out. I'll never fall for this. You can light me up. I'll never fall for this. You can cut me out. I'll never fall for this. And you can light me up. I'll never fall for this. And when you realize you cannot get me down, I'll cut you out. I'll cut you out. Cut you out, and you will fall for this. I will light you up, and you will fall for this. I will cut you out, and you will fall for this. And I will light you up, and you will fall for this. Fall for this.
Ooh, guys, are you still there?
Yep, we're still
sure.
here.
All right, so we've got some fans from Poland in the house. How long has Rose for Helena been a band? Great stuff. Well, yeah, let's take some questions from the audience.
So we started out in 2015. With pretty much different personal constellation back then, but yeah, we've evolved a lot since then, and yeah, we turned out being the band we are today, 5 years later, and still rocking it.
Kicking
Then we-
ass.
Kicking ass and taking numbers, man. Yeah. So I see there was an immediate response from Busak and begging, please do. So what I will do is, during the next track, ladies and gentlemen, I will cue the track. I sorry, I even forgot what the name of the track was, but I do have it here. Yeah. So, okay. We touched a little bit on influences, right? What would you reckon, if you can, if you have that privilege, can you name your main influences in your music? And let's turn it up a bit. Let's say, Dominique, you go first, and for your drumming influence and the way you produce your music, what are your main influences? Then we can go around to Rob and the other. Okay.
Okay, so for playing the drums, to be honest, I started with like AC/DC, went over to Linkin Park, Green Day. That was like my beginning start.
Okay.
But then I also got a lot of influences going towards jazz and partially also punk rock. And it's honestly a bit of everything. I've done like German pop. I've done like really slow jazz. I've done really heavy metal. So I'm kind of all over the place.
Okay, so multiple
And-
influences. Great.
Yeah, and if it comes to music producing, it's mainly just like self-taught. Partially also I studied this, so I learned a lot there. And it's often,
Nice.
it's not my own taste that goes into the music. It's always the band that comes over and says, okay, we want to sound like them, or just give us this sound, we imagine us like that, and that's what I go with.
Okay, cool. Robin?
I started when I was 10 with drums, and at that time I really had a big Bon Jovi time because of my parents, loved them, and Tico Torres, the drummer of Bon Jovi, is really a machine. His playing live is just insane, and really that hardest part, so to say, in Bon Jovi, really hard-hitting drummer. And when I started playing guitar and bass, Lordi was a big deal at that time, and later with tuning my guitars down and drop tuning and stuff like that, then Slipknot was a big deal.
Right, so you've got your standard drop D for the Slipknot vibe, right?
No, it's actually standard tuning, but one step down.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I really like standard tunings because writing riffs is easier for me in that case.
Right.
And
you got some solid riffs going on there, right? Dig it. Nice.
Thank you.
Lucas?
Yeah. apparently it's my turn. I thought, to be
Ladies
honest,
and gentlemen,
this
Lucas Merkel.
Thanks. No, this question is personally, it's incredibly hard to answer. I had so many influences. Like it's really a temporary thing. I guess lately, because with Ross Helena working on our new songs, we're going for a somewhat harder style, harder sound. And I'm also going for more like distorted vocals, screams, shouts, and maybe even some crawls. Let's see. But the thing is, lately, be excited for the new album. I mean, it's not officially announced yet, but it will be there at some point. And thing is, lately, architects are a huge influence for me, because I think, the vocals are really just from totally clean to all the screaming and stuff. The whole range is just on point, and it's a huge inspiration. And
wonderful, man. That's so freaking awesome to hear. And it's the diversity, I reckon, is also something that brings people together a lot of times.
Yeah, I think so too. I also consider this a huge advantage for us as a band, that we have like somewhat different but supplementary influences, so that we, that they just play together in a way that gives us a lot of perks, I guess.
Right, yeah. Brings it together. I love it, man. Great stuff, man. And okay, so you guys have been playing together for 5 years, a few different influences. Dominique, you studied production. Funny thing is, yes. I also studied production. I used to be a drummer myself, and this is 20 years back, man. So unfortunately, I now my only influence in music is playing other people's music out to the world. So, which is still a win for me, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I see that. Jesus, you guys are popular tonight. We've got Julie sending a lot of heart-eyed faces, and Busak says he was also a big Slipknot fan growing up, one of his favorites. So man, when you guys are in your car or you're going on public transport and you've got your headphones on, what do you personally listen to? Like, where do you go when you're not listening to yourselves?
So for me, it's mainly punk rock, and actually partially hip hop.
Oh, okay. Hip hop artists like who?
One of them is Bobby THK, or there's XXXTentacion. So it's mainly like this emotional rap kind of area.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of either of those two artists before. But yeah, send me a message with it. You've got my number, and I'll go check it out and see what influences you on the hip-hop side of things. Awesome, man.
Right, will do.
Cool.
So I personally listen to a lot of pop punk, actually. So
Yeah?
all the essentials. Yeah, probably all the essentials, like Blink 182, Sum 41, all the good stuff. And
Right.
All time low.
Yeah, it's totally
All
all time low. Don't forget about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but of course, also to the metalcore genre, like Architects, Polaris. These are bands I really like. Yeah.
All right, nice, man, great stuff. If you didn't know, I actually play a punk show every Wednesday night when my connectivity issues are sorted out. So yeah, where I spend 2 hours and play some punk from South Africa. It's not like an expose, but I do love promoting South African bands, for obvious reasons. So yeah, then I play punk and ska to the world and some not dubstep, dub punk or something like that I played the other night. By a band called Eerie something, I forget, but the gentleman, the vocalist and guitarist of Dead Congress, which is a ska band and an oi band actually, that's his side project where he does some reggae dub kind of funky stuff. Very, very cool, enjoy that. But yeah, back to music of the hour or hour and a half, however long we're going to stay on this line. I don't mind, you guys can do it, I can do it. Awesome.
Sounds good.
Awesome. So shall we go back? Look, we've got a whole album. So let's see. We've got your big fan living in Belgium, Rose for Helena. I love all of your songs, but especially the art of losing you from your album Thorn. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is actually the song that I'll be playing last of Rose for Helena. And so stay tuned for that. I believe, guys, you just told me it's blowing up on streaming platforms and social media.
Yeah, it is.
That's awesome. And your big fan in Belgium said that it's off your album Thorn. Now, is that not the album that I have?
Yes, the album is called Thorn.
Okay, I thought so. So it's not... Okay, cool. We've also got JJ. Hello, JJ. Saying Thorn. Oh, yeah. And a bunch of personal messages there. Oh, so many, guys. Let me see. Gosh darn it. Oh, man, there's so many messages. I'm just going to close that before I forget about you guys being on air with me. And I just go into a reading frenzy. Crazy, man. So, if I had to, should I play one of your tracks now?
Yeah, that would be great.
Only if I have
Give
to.
him a little taste.
So, I reckon, what do you think about Vampire Society?
That's a good pick.
Yeah, good choice.
Lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to play the song right now. You see. What I am going to do, however, I'm going to turn off my backtrack. Boom, that's off. And then I am going to just mute my mic real quickly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, are you ready for your mystery question from one of last week's guests?
Yes, we are. We're stoked.
Super stoked. So, where did I put that question? Okay, so we'll take turns and see who answers when and what. And you will be asked a question by Ogie, also from the band State Dependency.
Alrighty, so my question is, what will the live and broader music industry look like in the future, considering what's happening now with COVID-19? How do you envision artists will adapt to the new normal, given that live shows will likely only come back online in 2021? And aside from live streaming, what else is likely to happen?
Guys, did you get that?
Yeah, we did. It's quite the long question, though.
It is quite a... Do you guys want some time? And what I'll do is I'll play Vampire Society, and then you guys can decide if you want to do it part by part, each individual, whatever. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, we can do actually the full thing after this song.
Okay, cool, man. You discuss that amongst yourselves and get ready for your question, okay?
All right, we'll do.
Awesome, ladies and gentlemen, this is Rose for Helena with Vampire Society.
I will keep the promise, I will not resist. I will never leave, so take me down to. I will drink the liquid, I will love the night. I will take your blood and track you down to us. And when the sun shines down to us, try to get back into the dark. We say goodbye one last time to you until you raise the lid. I hope you know that I would die for you, but I can't get to the other side. We will build the army, we will fight the day. We will take your lives and track you down to. We will show no mercy, we will force the kiss. We will take your blood and track you down to us. And when the sun shines down to us, try to get back into the dark. We say goodbye one last time to you until you raise the lid. I hope you know that I would die for you, but I can't get to the other side. We say goodbye one last time to you until you raise the lid. I hope you know that I would die for you, but I can't get to the other side. We say goodbye one last time to you until you raise the lid. I hope you know that I would die for you, but I can't get to the other side.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was Rose for Helena with Vampire Society. And when I bring the guys back on air, we'll discuss the lyrics behind that and the meaning. It's such a powerful and such a deep sounding song. So what I'm going to do while they discuss Ogie from State Dependency's question off air amongst themselves, you guys had about 4 or so minutes, but more, to discuss your answer amongst yourselves. And you've got a conclusive answer right now, okay? Am I right?
Yeah. Yes.
Awesome. So, Ogie, if you're currently listening, here is your answer. Go for it, guys. Let me turn down the backtrack also, and everyone can hear you nice and clear. Go for it.
All right. So if it comes to the live industry, of course, the entire COVID-19 bullshit is completely ruining it for pretty much everyone. And of course, we do think it's gonna go back to normal, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon. The good thing is there's a lot of help for musicians that actually depend on live performances. Like just a couple of days ago, we had the red light event. I don't know what you would call that, and they got a lot of money to support pretty much any kind of musician. And
Lovely.
we do think it's gonna go back, but probably more like 2022, maybe later, because it's a huge hit, probably the biggest ever for the music industry. But we do believe it's going to go back. But due to this, we also learned that many musicians actually have good possibilities of having like equal opportunities if it comes to getting bigger, getting known. Because a lot is happening online at the moment. For example, with Twitch, with streaming platforms like Spotify, with YouTube live streaming, and we just noticed there's also a couple bands and a couple people. They were, to say it rude, nothing before COVID, and now since they're only online, and many people just spend their time online since they're not going to live events.
That's
they finally
absolutely
actually
right.
have a chance. So it is good and it is bad in the same. Yeah, it is. It's going two ways.
Right, exactly, man. And also, I suppose, in the end of the day, it depends on what you make of it. Because, like you rightfully said, there are people now that's made it big during COVID, and that was never heard before. And also, vice versa, the bands that's used to touring the world, they're not touring anymore. They don't know about. I don't want to sound like a dickhead, but they don't know about doing live streams, doing socially active things online. They used to putting shoulder to the wheel and touring, which they can't do right now. And it's difficult to teach an old dog new tricks, I reckon.
Yeah, absolutely. They're just not really grabbing the opportunity that they have, and instead of growing out of bad experiences in that case, they actually just allow the experience to bring them down and to just destroy them completely. And I would say every band out there that is having issues because of the COVID-19 crisis, just go for it, try something new, get out there. Even in the worst case, if you can't do anything live, just try to stream YouTube with your band. Just get yourself out there and try your best, honestly.
Exactly, man. I mean, I've been watching live streams so frequently where I've never watched a band before, like a live stream kind of during lockdown as we have it now. And I've discovered so many new fucking fantastic bands, man. You know, so it's what you make of it.
Exactly, absolutely.
Yeah. Listen, just a quick one. Yeah, I've got your fan from Spain with a little Spanish flag. Buenos dias. No, it's bonoit. That's good night. I don't know, man. Shit, my Spanish is shitty.
Oh.
But love your vibe. Love your vibe, Rose for Helena. Keep it up. 100 marks. Great stuff, man. Love is coming in from all over Europe and South Africa tonight. And yeah, man, it's well deserved, I reckon. But yeah, we've got official time. We've got 9 minutes left of the show, and I don't mind overplaying it because after me, it is our fantastic auto DJ that'll be until the next presenter tomorrow. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's come to the last bit of the night here at Burg Studio. Just press play with myself, Franz the Planet, and Rose for Helena. Guys, you back on air. How you?
Yeah, we are back.
Awesome, man. Alright, so question time. Before I forget, for reals, okay? I said we'll do it during the last final goodbyes, but let's do it before your final song, and then we'll get back for your final goodbyes, okay?
Sounds good.
Cool. Let me turn down the backtrack again. Down, down, down. There we go. So when you are ready, please ask us the question.
So, do you have any pre or post-gig rituals?
Do you have any pre or post-gig rituals? All right, that's a nice one, yeah. And it takes me back to sporting days, but that's a different story. Anyway, what are yours, guys? Do you have any pre-post-gig rituals?
Yeah, we definitely have a pre-gig ritual. We pretty much every time before we go live, probably like 2-3 hours beforehand, we just go to some kind of restaurant close by, and we just eat, chill, relax, and then
get ready for the gig.
And we fuck the stage up.
There we go, guys. Do you guys have any plans of doing live streams anytime soon that you can share with us?
We are actually planning to do a couple playthrough videos in the next couple weeks, maybe months, depends on how it goes.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're definitely have a lot of things in planning right now, so make sure to check us out.
Awesome, man. And give us your Instagram handle again, please, as well as your Facebook handle.
So the Instagram, yeah, it's Rose for Helena, all together, all small.
Okay, and then for your Facebook page, it is the same thing. Same with France the Planet. At France the Planet, at France the Planet, at Rose for Helena on both Facebook and Instagram. You guys are on Spotify?
Yes, we are, and it's also Rose for Helena. Makes it easier for everyone.
Exactly, man. So we've decided what track will be your final one of the night. Would you like to introduce this track to our listeners tonight, please?
Yeah, it's a special track of our brand new album THORN, and you will hear in a short time why it is special. This song is called The Art of Losing You. Have fun.
I followed you out in the storm and stood by your side till the end. I told you of how I survived, the things on my mind, how I made it out alive. Left nothing unspoken, still ended up broken. You dragged me out of the dark and saved me before I got lost. We seemed so perfect together before what we had fell apart. If nothing is pointless, tell me where the point is. It's autumn by now, I'm standing out here in the cold pouring rain. I'm falling again and I can't seem to feel anything real. Well, I guess that's the art of losing you. Through the ashes and dust, watch the good times we spent burst into flames, fall into pieces, shapeless remains. But I treasure this memory in eternity here in my heart. It's autumn by now, I'm standing out here in the cold pouring rain. I'm falling again and I can't seem to feel anything real. Well, I guess that's the art of losing you. And now summer has gone and you were the most precious thing in my life. Could have made you my wife. Now look at our hearts, they're breaking apart. Well, I guess that's the art of losing you. And I bleed, I bleed, yeah, I bleed. Summer has gone and you were the most precious thing in my life. Could have made you my wife. Now look at our hearts, they're breaking apart. Well, I guess that's the art of losing. It's autumn by now, I'm standing out here in the cold pouring rain. I'm falling
ladies and gentlemen, that was the final song by Rose for Helena tonight on Burg Studio with France the Planet and Thursday Exposé. And I still have the lads on the line. How's it, guys?
It is going amazing.
Great. Look, the art of losing you. Let's touch base on it really quick. Tell us some more about it.
So yeah, it was, I think it was a brave experience for us as a band, because I think we didn't really plan to write an acoustic song on the album.
Okay.
But after a while, we had like 9 songs, and we were thinking, what's missing? And yeah, actually, then we came up with the idea. Let's put this acoustic song, or like it's not a whole acoustic song, but let's put this semi-acoustic song. Let's put it on the album. And I think we are all just really happy with the decision, because it's just giving the album something different it didn't have before. So
yeah, different dynamic.
That's why we put. Yeah, totally. And yeah, I personally, I really love the drop, and yeah, I think we're all just glad that we chose to do so, and it's great to see that the people really just that the people react with so positive feedback to the choice and to the song, and yeah, it's just great to see it.
Nice, man. I'm so happy to hear that people are so excited, especially because now that we've only made contact earlier this week. And obviously I'll stay more in touch and follow you more on social platforms. And I'm not on Spotify. I think Spotify is my worst enemy when it comes to a radio presenter. But I'm working at it. So, but yeah, man, just a quick one before I give you the opportunity to plug and promote whoever you'd like to. Just a last, I'm going to make it 3 shout-outs. I've got Richard saying he's loving porn. Love him, yes. Then we've got Ryzen saying, damn, the art of losing you, hitting right in the feels. And then we've got a huge fan of drummers saying, Dominique from Rose for Helena, what is your production page called? And I remember we had a shout out earlier for Caffeination Studios. Sorry, I'm stealing your thunder, but yes. Sorry, you answer it, Dominique.
Exactly. Yeah, it's www.caffeinationstudios.com, and pretty much it is a little outdated. I gotta do a little tweaking here and there, but that's pretty much where you can find a couple things. And yeah.
All right, man. That went out to you, a huge fan of drummers. And yeah, Ryzen really enjoys that. It hits him right in the feels, man. Yeah. So
that's the plan.
Guys, it's been great. It's been such a lovely, what has it been, almost 2 hours that we've been hanging out together on my show tonight. I want to thank you first of all, okay, for taking the time out of your night. We're running on the same time frame or the timeline, and guys, have this next X amount of time to say thank you, plug, promote. The floor is yours.
So huge thanks to pretty much everyone who supports us, to all our fans. Without them, we wouldn't, or without you guys, I'm gonna just speak directly to you guys, it wouldn't be possible in any way. So you are pretty much the base and the house of this band. And also a huge shout out to our friends, the band's called Joyride. We've done some cool shit with them, and we're planning to do a little bit more. Yeah. Any other?
I can really just agree with Dominic. Thank you all so much. And yeah, thank you, Francis, for having us. It's been a blast. It's been a great experience. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
guys, man. Another one? Anyone? Last one?
Anything else?
No.
Is that it for you guys? Okay. Right. Thank you so much for the kind words. I do appreciate it, and I take it to heart very deeply. And what I'd like to ask from you guys is keep up the good work. Put more and more music out there. I love your production is absolutely beautiful. It's so polished. It's lovely. I enjoy that. And you just spoke of Joyride, the other band that you've done some stuff with. Feel free to spread the love, spread the word, get people to get in contact with me, and I'll give them the same opportunity as I give you. And even if they don't come on the show like you guys did tonight, it's I'll give them 3 weeks at very least on the Thursday Exposé rotation, and after that, depending on demand, then they could, like you guys would be going, go into full rotation on the other presenters' shows also. So yeah, networking and spreading the love.
That's what it's all about.
Exactly, guys. Listen, it's been fun. I'm going to say goodnight to you now. Don't hang up yet. I'll speak to you off air in a moment. But yeah, thank you so very much, guys.
Thanks for the opportunity.
You're welcome. I'll speak to you in a moment. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Rose for Helena. Check them out on all streaming platforms, social medias. If you liked what you heard, special shout outs go out to my guests of tonight. Armand from ADV out of Cape Town, South Africa. And then the guys we just hung out with for the last almost 2 hours, Rose for Helena, all the way from Germany. Thank you so much, guys. It was such a cool show. Lovely hanging out with you and playing your freaking awesome music. Keep it up. And remember, let metal shape you. I'll speak to you on Monday. Take it easy, guys. Have a great weekend and be safe.